Hi John, good to be back in the office here with you.
From Brisbane.
So I can ask you, what were you thinking with that article in The Australian?
Well, I actually thought about it a lot. And I don't know, I was asked to write an article on my thoughts on it, and so I did. I don't think there's anything in there that I haven't said before in one forum or another. And while some people might argue around the edges, I think the core of it is unarguable. I think my reasoning is, if we're going to be the company that we say we are, we're honest with our clients and having conversations and facing the difficult issues, the first step in that is actually facing them and having the courage to do so. So that's why I wrote it.
Did you have any hesitation or nervousness? I mean, we are a company that does a bit of work in defence, and some may say you poked.
I did poke. I didn't try to poke people. I mean, defence has been my life, either inside or outside of the military, and you know, very rarely do you go to work and find somebody who doesn't want to do a good job. I found lots of people not doing the right job, and usually that's about leadership and about the things not being structured properly and so on. So firstly, it wasn't about people. I think what we've got to do is give them a better framework in order to deliver better, and defence struggles with that. It's built itself into a quagmire, like a hole, and it's hard to dig yourself out of one. But yes, I was nervous because it could get taken the wrong way, and some people might take umbrage to it. But equally, though, I think more people inside the organisation understand and accept the honesty. And I think, to be honest, we actually do with more of that in our world.
And so where to from here? Do you have any thoughts on what defence could try to do differently?
Oh, I do. In fact, there's another article coming in a few days. It'll be in the Mandarin this time because it's more lengthy. And they asked me if I'd like to follow through on the Australian article and give some thoughts about how they'd actually implement or drive some of the changes that need to be done. And I think that's a fair question. There are too many articles, too many things said that really just complain about the problem, admire the problem, but don't actually offer any constructive solution. And I think there are half a dozen things that defence could do that would leap it forward. And most of them are about leadership and management. One or two of them are more difficult, but mostly they're about leadership management, a bit of governance. And they would leap it forward.
I look forward to reading that when it comes out next week, and maybe sitting down with you for another video after that.
Of course.
Thanks, John.